Hi, everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So, obviously, Christmas just finished, and the usual is happening with wives coming out talking about they didn't get anything, no presents, and that is going on. Well, while that is going on, there's a couple of ladies that I've seen who decided to take matters into their own hands literally this year. One of them matched energy, and the other one did the opposite. She also matched energy by in her own special way. Her husband got her something, but she decided to get something else for herself. Take a look.
This is actually all I wanted, honestly.
What the heck?
What? Oh my god! 2 candy canes? My favorite! Who would have thought that would have been the only thing in there? Payback is a beep 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 beep.
Oh, this is the big one.
So to be clear, you bought that you stuffed your own stocking.
Darn right.
So the surprise is for me on what
Correct.
you... Right, okay. Go ahead. What did we get you?
To match the other one you got me. To not have a set.
Is that real? Or...
Yes, it is.
That's a real diamond?
Yes.
What? Okay, Kelly, this is your first gift. You were confused why there was a 5-gallon. Check her out.
All right, May, you gonna help me? Nothing live in there, right?
No, there's nothing live. This is one of the customers on my route.
Oh, is there a dog in here?
No.
Oh, no, you said it's not live. Oh. Oh, yeah, what is that?
Car cleaning supplies.
Yeah. The thing is, most wives are not going to leave. We all know they won't leave. They just come on the internet. They share some of the things that their husbands do to them and hope that people will come in there and side with them so they can show it to their husbands to try to get their husbands to do better and so on and so forth. And so, if you're a wife and you are in one of those marriages, maybe you're thinking to yourself, why is my husband not doing X, Y, and Z for me, on Mother's Day, on Christmas, anniversaries, and so on and so forth? Start matching energy. Match their energy. It's as simple as that. Because one or two things can happen. Number one, it could be that they don't care about, Christmas, right? They don't care about Christmas. They don't care about the presents. They don't care about anything. All they want for Christmas is you. And so if you stop gifting them, you see how they are going to react. It's so easy. If they still don't care, it doesn't affect them, it's not a big deal, then maybe you are the one who wants those things for them. Maybe they do not want it for themselves, which I doubt. I doubt it, because you always see the look on their face when they open their presents and, they like it. They like it a lot. For men like that, most of them love to be put on a pedestal. They just don't care about anybody else. So I really find it hard to believe that all they want for Christmas is you. And sometimes that could be the case, but it shouldn't stop you. If that's the case and they don't want anything and you are the one who is always wanting things for them, it shouldn't stop you from wanting things for yourself too. That's all I'm saying. So go ahead and get yourself stuff and treat yourself, okay? If you're spending so much money on the kids, on everybody else, you should spend some money for yourself. I have never understood that. Although some women claim that you shouldn't be the one buying the gift for yourself. But if he's going to be doing that every single year, you either match his energy or you start buying stuff for yourself. Stuff that you actually want. Not the blender or the washing machine or the cleaning product that you're going to use in the house that they normally get for you. Get what you want for yourself, and woman up and stand up for yourself, because you're not going to leave. And if you're not going to leave, might as well find ways and means to be able to live comfortably in whatever situation you're in. All right? Rather than always complaining about the same thing over and over again.
That's all I wanted, honestly.
What the heck?
What? Oh my god! 2 candy canes? My favorite! Who would have thought that would have been the only thing in there? payback is a beep beep.
Far too often on this app, we see people throw up, cry, slide down the wall, and fight the air every single Christmas, talking about how their stocking is left empty and how they've done all of this for all these people and it's never reciprocated. And this time, she kept that same energy. And now, when she pulls a him on him, it's payback. Payback? That makes it seem like leaving somebody's stocking empty was malicious. Was it malicious when you did it last year? Men hate when you pull a them on them, but good for her for showing him exactly how it feels. Far too often, women are trying to be the bigger person. The man who leaves your stocking empty every single year, you go all out to fill his to the brim. The man who does nothing for your birthday and for your anniversary and for Valentine's Day, year after year, you go all out for that man. You come on the internet with the sad story in the world's tiniest violin, talking about how he didn't do anything for you. We know, because you keep showing him that you're going to spoil him anyway. And they eat it up because it's always the men who don't want to do anything who ends up marrying and being in a relationship with the woman who does the most. Even the 2 candy canes were 2 items more than he gave you. The old Jamaican proverb goes, those that can't hear must feel. And I don't care how many times you told him and how many times he think he heard you. This time, he felt you.
Listen, ladies, I need some of you guys to lock in. I need some of y'all to lock in because tell me why. I just fully watched a video on my For You page of this woman talking about how her husband never filled her stocking. Every year for 18 years, she talks about how she would go in the pantry and cry her eyes out because her stocking was empty and she would fill the kids' stocking, she would fill her husband's stocking, she did all the Christmas shopping. The one thing she expected was her husband to fill her stocking and he never did. So for 18 years straight on Christmas morning, she would cry because she was the only one with an empty stocking. I'm sorry, but like this is giving victim mindset. Like I understand the first year you're expecting him to fill it, he doesn't. I'd be a little sad, I'd be a little upset. 18 years in a row, for 18 years straight, you're crying in the pantry. Like stand up, girl. Literally stand up at that point. Like one, either tell him, and if he doesn't listen, buy your own gift. You best believe that I will be filling my own stocking if my husband did not. Like, why are we being the victim in this situation? I know you have the money, whether you're spending and swiping his card or whether you have your own money. If you can buy stocking stuffers for your children and for him, don't buy his. Why for 18 years straight did you buy him stocking stuffers when you knew your stocking was going to be empty? You best believe I would be going to Sephora with that money or Target and buying myself a stocking stuffer. I would much sooner put coal in that man's stocking for 18 years straight and say, uh-oh, guess you've been naughty. Santa brought you coal since he doesn't know what's going in it anyways. Before I would sit in my pantry and cry for 18 years straight. Like women, I'm telling you, I support women. I will always be on your side. But it comes to a point, girl. It comes to a point where like you have to stand up. We've got to stop with the victim mentality. You've got to stop being the victim because 18 years straight, you had so many opportunities to flip the script, to buy yourself stocking stuffers. Like I don't understand.
Hey, cool kids. So the women who were posting about how their stocking was empty on Christmas morning, how they woke up and didn't get anything, how their children got them better gifts than their man did, they should leave. They should leave their husbands and boyfriends, and that's it. I'm a girl's girl, and I don't usually participate in the useless relationship conversations of the internet. And so sometimes that means knowing when to say, look, if you like it, I love it. But I also have the logical, no-nonsense brain that men swear is missing from our pretty little heads. And here's how I look at gift giving. Gift giving, especially on Christmas, is an easy thing. See, in my mind, there's so many ways for gift giving to be successful that when it is not, that feels like an intentional choice. It's so hard to mess up, in fact, that I'm unsettled by all the reasons that could be happening. Well, it's not that simple. Going to a store, buying something you think someone will like, and then bringing it to them for them to enjoy. On any other day, that's called grocery shopping. Don't let nobody gaslight you into thinking that he can't do once a year what you do every time he's hungry. Christmas is on the same day every year. When money is tight, I'm clearly not talking about that bean soup. Listen to me. Child, I done got hot. At some point, gift giving boils down to, is this a functioning adult who cares about somebody else? And you deserve to be cared about, be thought of, to be considered, because that to me is what love is. So yeah, I try really hard not to be in the comments and on my own page going, leave him, leave your man, leave your husband, because I know that it's not that easy. It's not that simple sometimes. But I must draw the line at not knowing you, at not thinking of you. You deserve that. Leave your husband. This next part is a little PG-13, but I feel like it has to be said. So swipe up or turn your volume down. There's no excuse that he could give about not getting you a Christmas gift that you would be able to give about not having sex with him. Oh, well, I'm not really a sex type of person, and I didn't know what you wanted. And I've just been so stressed out lately, and I forgot. I ain't got you a gift all year, but how many weeks this year could you have done that before it became a problem? Right. If you a man and you pulled a stunt like this and your lady want to leave you, don't stop her. I don't want to hear it. You want to get on top of her 3 times a week, but you telling me you don't know what she like to smell like right here? Okay, yeah, don't piss me off.
I'm seeing a lot of videos of women now talking about how they didn't receive a present from their husband and their stockings are empty again this year. And my only question is, what do you mean again? So he's done this before and yet his stockings are always filled and you always get him presents. Girl. And the comments would be like, oh yeah, so that's why I started filling up my stockings and buying presents from him to me. Stop doing that. What you need to do is stop keeping the peace. When next year comes around, his stockings better not be filled and you better not get him any presents. The only people you should be getting presents for are your kids or your relatives. And when he asks, oh, why isn't my stockings filled? Why don't I have any presents? You should ask him the same thing. Or say, oh, I realize you've been trying to tell me for years that we're not doing presents anymore. Because tell me why it's better for you to buy yourself a present and then write that it's from him. Or to fill everybody's stockings up and yours be empty on Christmas Day. Who is that better for? Is my question. You should be petty.
Hey man, did you know that Santa Claus isn't real? I know, yet he doesn't put those presents under the tree and wrap them for your kids to open and for you to open, and he doesn't put things in the stockings for the kids. Your wife does. And if you're thinking to yourself, no, I also participate in buying gifts and wrapping them, and I put tons of things in my wife's stocking and under the tree for her because I know that Santa isn't real. Well, good job. You actually did the bare minimum. But if you're reacting to this with shock and awe, and Santa Claus isn't real, well, how do the presents get there? And what's the stuff in my stocking? Yeah, dude, it's your wife. And if you didn't reciprocate by putting anything in your wife's stocking, and if you didn't help with the buying the presents and the wrapping them, and thinking of her as well as your kids, if you have kids, then you're garbage. You're not a good husband. You're not a good person. You don't actually like your wife. And if she divorces you, this is going to be one of those reasons. This is going to be one of those cumulative reasons that just continue to add up. And you're going to be so surprised just because you're a fucking moron. So Merry Christmas. Try to do better. And this is Bacon.
Because at this point, it's just getting crazy. Most husbands don't even realize their wife fills their own stocking every Christmas. And if you think filling her stocking doesn't matter, wait till you see her reaction on Christmas morning when she sees that it's empty. And it's wild. Every year, your wife is out here doing everything for Christmas for everybody. She plans the gifts, she buys them, wraps them up, hides them, still fills everybody's stocking, and somehow makes it magical for everyone else. And some of y'all let it happen year after year, like she's supposed to fill her own stocking. No, bro, that's on you. You don't even have to overthink it. Just go look around in the bathroom, see what's low, see what's actually empty, and see what products she uses every day and start jotting it down in your notes on your phone. So even right now in the bathroom, I'm sure I can find 10 small items to put in her stocking this year. It just takes effort, bro. It's not that hard. Even if it's just a lip balm, face mask, snacks, all of that, just start jotting it down. And then come Christmas morning, that stocking actually says, oh, okay, I notice you. And she's carrying around Christmas for everybody for so long now. And let me know if y'all want me to do a part 2 of what to actually put in your wife's stocking this year. Hope this helps.
Yeah, so as I was saying, unless you are in one of those relationships that is abusive and toxic, and if you were to spend money on yourself, you're going to get blows and so on and so forth. If that's your situation, then this video is not for you. You should be finding ways and means to get out. That's it. If you're scared of your husband and how he's going to react if you didn't get him gifts, if you're scared that if you spend his money, you're going to be in trouble, you almost feel like a child in that relationship, that marriage, you already know that you're supposed to be leaving. Okay, so you need to come up with an escape plan, and this is not the video for that. If not, and it's just a regular relationship, all right, which I still think is some form of abuse because neglect. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it's a form of abuse because how can you be taking gifts from someone every single year and be purposely forgetting them? It doesn't make sense to me. Okay? It doesn't make sense. I don't care what the excuse is. It doesn't make sense to me. But hey, so if you're going to stay in that relationship, if you're going to stay in that marriage, if you want it and it's not that bad, it's not gotten to a fist yet, and it's just minor things that annoys you, like he not getting you present, Yeah, because it's you and that's how you see it. I will see it differently. Okay? He doesn't get you prayer, doesn't get you anything, and you feel a type of way and it's piling up, you know. Yeah, do the same thing to him. Stop buying him presents too. Okay? I know one of the ladies said that don't buy yourself present and both of you can be miserable together. No, I say buy yourself presents. Buy whatever you want. Matter of fact, make it very expensive. Okay, for you, not something that you're going to use in the house, not the cleaning product, not the new Hoover, you know, not the air fryer. No. You're going to use it for everyone else. Something for you, something that you want. It can be anything, perfume, jewelry, bags, shoes, whatever it is that you want. An experience, you know, travel. Get yourself those things on his dime, okay? And see how he behaves. What is going to happen? I don't know. If he's not putting hands on you, what is most likely going to happen is he will start getting you stuff because he doesn't want you to spend his money like that. Okay, so he will start getting you stuff that you actually want, not the, you know, air fryer, X, Y, and Z, etc. You know, but things that you actually want. You know, and that is if you've already communicated it and he's still not changing. Or you can match his energy. If you don't have it like that, you don't have the money, you know you're going to struggle if you take from the family pot. What you can do is don't get stuff for him, you know? Yeah, don't get stuff. Just focus on the kids. Yeah, let's see how he behaves. And if the behavior is, oh, I don't care, it's not a big deal anyway, I don't know what to do with a gift and so on and so forth, oh, that's fine. Yeah, from 2026 onwards, much energy because we are tired. Oh, my husband ate all the food. Stop cooking. Or cook for yourself so he has nothing to eat. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not the one coming on the internet crying. You are, so I'm helping you out. Okay? Oh, he's not helping with the kids. Don't help too. A few years ago, I saw this lady on TikTok. I didn't save the video. I wish I did. But what happened was that her husband told her that she stays in the house all day and does nothing. So what she did was she decided to leave the kids. And they were little kids, like toddlers. She left them alone in the living room. She didn't pick up after them. She didn't change their diapers for as long as she could. She said she was in there, you know, doing a few things here and there. I don't know how many hours that guy was gone, but she left the house a mess from the time she woke up to the time the guy came back from wherever he went to. And you should see the house. It was mess. It was a mess. And when he came, was like, why is the house like this? And she was like, I didn't do anything. And that's how he realized how much his wife does. You know, so sometimes all you have to do is just stop doing those things. Match their energy. Don't need to cry. We are all adults at the end of the day. So if someone is taking you for granted or they are pretending that they don't know that you need these things, that they should care for you, they are forgetting anniversaries, Valentine's Day, birthdays, they don't care about you, that means you are putting them on a higher pedestal. Because how are you treating them on those occasions? Are you the one booking the dinners, or you know, you guys have stopped going for dinners, you don't like dinners, I don't know what it is that you guys do, your traditions. You know, are you the one buying him gifts? Let's focus on Christmas. Okay? If you're the one always doing, always planning, always doing all those things, then you are putting him on a higher pedestal. And remember, because I know most of you are Christians, I want you to understand that Jesus never said, love your neighbor more than you loved yourself. He said, love your neighbor as much as you love yourself, including your husband. And while you guys were taking the vows, it was an equal playing field. Okay, so maybe over the years, you've pushed his playing field higher than yours. It's time to bring it down and start pouring into yourself. So either you bring it down or you meet him on the same pedestal. That is pouring into yourself and doing for you. I'm sorry. You know, if people are going to be petty, mean, neglectful, do the same to them. See how they behave. If they don't care, yeah, it is what it is. I will always say you should be looking at exiting, because I don't know why and how you should be in an 18-year marriage always crying on Christmas Day because your husband... Be a woman about it. Find ways and means. Okay? That's all I'm saying. If it's that much and you can't take it, leave. Okay? Yeah? But if you think you can fix it, then fix it. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. And I'm going to see you in another video. Take care of yourselves. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Bye.